Hello. I'm back playing more Inquisition. Yippee! I'm gonna try to focus on, what is it? The inner circle. We're gonna do a lot of companion stuff, I think, tonight. I'm probably gonna go around and do this one, killing the Venatori people. Maybe do Cassandra's as well. Also, I want to check out a spot that is in the Skyhold area. I wasn't really sure what it was. I heard there was a prison here. I just haven't found it, and I want to know where the prison is. So I'm gonna look for it. Have I been in this? No, but this is a smith area. That's that. Let's check out this one. Oh, this must be it. This has to be it. This has to be the prison. It's always deep underground.
With allies come enemies. And now we have a place to hold them.
Oh, you sound very happy about that. Okay. Let's... wonder what that has. I want to talk to this guard. Hi!
Your worship, cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Hello, Skinny! I do not have that command. Whoa. Tell me the prisoners can just escape when we're this far underground? What the heck? What's in here? Oh, whoa. There is no prison. It's all a hole. Okay, prisoner. Oh, prison structural evaluation. Harder job this. Structural fractures throughout. Major blocks shifted. I settled over an age or more, so I had the workers shore it up and call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before, and dams with the pressure of a flood behind them. What caused that in a prison this size? I don't want to know. Oh. So, someone broke out of prison? A long, long time ago? Pretty cool. It's... wow. Doesn't seem we have anybody. I guess... no prisoners. Not yet. I think I've seen all of the Skyhold now. Hopefully. There might be other areas that I haven't seen yet.
You've given up. That's your problem. I've changed how I fight.
Oh.
Young like their victory.
There's bickering in the streets. Is Dennett here? He is.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do with your little fortress.
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms.
Oh my
Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Sorry, I punched my mic.
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things. And that's how I like it.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
He's a ignorance is bliss kind of guy. Hello, Blackwall. I like your toy. Are you a craftsman? Are you an artist? Look. He's our Halson.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
He's so cool. I'm glad. What about the wardens? So we have your loyalty. I'm glad.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom
Oh,
in
I
that.
got shorter. What the
It
heck?
was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
Ooh, I want to do it. As long as they allow magic.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Why'd he help you?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him.
Bad.
I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Regret is useless. It all turned out. Yeah.
You're here now. A Grey Warden.
Yeah.
Worked out.
It's
I
fine.
suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Oh, yes. Approval from my companions. I guess he finished it while he was talking to me. Wonder if he'll give it to somebody or if it's just gonna stay there for the rest of the game. Whoa. Mid. It needs to be bigger. Blackwall, I want big sculptures. Think bigger. I want the wings to work. Can't even ride it. A small child could probably, if you put like little rocking feet, maybe that's what those are for. He's gonna put them on the bottom of it. And then you put a little fake saddle and give it to a child.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
What's an adamant?
What do you think we'll uncover in Adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Oh my, she has her own little spot. What? And this is where she can escape out of. She's a hoarder. Whoa. Hello, Sarah. You were very hard to find.
Hey you, I have an inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Resources are precious. I'm listening.
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vachel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through?
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Who told you about this? Who would I be working for? What's in it for me? Who told you about this?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger ears, I guess. Shut up.
I'll have people take a look. Who would I be working for?
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
So she wants to use me. She's gonna use me, but that's like everybody else though. What's in it for me? Hi, Flame. Glad you can make it. Wahaha. Yeah, you haven't missed much. I talked to Blackwall just a little bit. I found the prison. We have a prison here. There's nobody in it. And honestly, it's like half demolished. I don't know how we can hold anybody in there. I don't know if something happened in the past where somebody blew up the prison and escaped, but it is in need of repair. I'll have people take a look.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes.
Oh.
Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Prison will just be a trust system. Yeah, like we put you down there and we're just like, you just stay. There's only 3 functional prison cells down there. So I assume one of them can be used for I don't know, that time guy. But I don't even know where he's at. I have him doing things. Like researching. Maybe there's another room around here that I don't know where I'm keeping my enemies close and such. Potty mouth alert. Yeah. That's Sarah for you. Yeah, I employed him. Yes, yes. Yes. Use his evil mind for progress. Okay. And also, honestly, it's not really an evil mind. It's just like a...
Something like that.
He had his whole thing with his son. But I mean, he got real malicious. Just saying.
Very well.
And also, yeah, he enslaved Fiona and her people. So yeah, maybe he is evil. fuck that guy. See if she gets it. Anyway. Oh.
They should have been born together, but instead they were bound by light.
He should have been born together. Twins? I know, yeah, Dragon Age is rampant. Rampant. At least Aventer is. Oh, and well, the Quinari don't... maybe the Quinari have slaves. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They treat their mages... Well, they treat their mages like weapons. Like, I don't even know if they, like... identify as people. They might. They were prisoners with jobs with no pay. Yeah, it's all about how you word it, you know? Let's talk to Josephine really quick. Oh, she has a thing. Okay.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me? Sure.
I have time. If you'd like to review things with me.
What?
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Me
Well,
encroaching
I
closer.
admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Yay!
Right
date
on
night
the
with
parlor
Josephine.
floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Me. Emotionless. No. I didn't think about it, but more than that, I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
Lol.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You need a break. I think you were invaluable. Just a bit long-winded. My god. Time flies when you're having fun. You needed a break.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Wow. I liked that. I think I liked Colin's moment though more because we played chess. And that was his little break. And I got to ask him about his family. Hello, Josephine. I'm glad that we all like to have talks on my balcony. Maybe I'm just one of those people who like to have people over in my room, you know? Like it's where I feel safe, and that's where I want to talk. Specifically on the balcony.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for
What
the
is
Divine's
new?
death.
Everyone thinks I'm
They're
responsible.
unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Let's send some diplomats. We need some propaganda. We need to show force. We do diplomats, yeah? Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Yeah.
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics, we should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky.
Yeah.
Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Yeah. Why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the conclave.
Yeah, that is
The
wild.
ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Let's send some diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over.
We are not sending propaganda. I will not. No. Even though I would like to see how that would go, I just know it is not the right way. Oh yeah, I wanted to read you guys the codex entry. Because the conclave, or whatever, being exploded and everything, I was like I understand it was a big deal, but for some reason it didn't click for me until I was scrubbing through an old past stream. Trevelyan, the Free Marcher. The Trevelyan's are nobility. Trevelyan is my family name. The Trevelyan's are nobility from Ostwick, a city-state on the southern coast of the Free Marches. It is an old and distinguished family, in good standing among their peers, and with strong ties to the Chantry. Its youngest sons and daughters, those third or fourth born children with little chance of becoming heirs, often joined the chantry to become Templars or clerics. As a mage, however, Lord Evander Trevelyan was expected to spend his life in the Auspic Circle of Magi. A sedate place, the Auspic Circle did not decide in favor of either Templars or mages, clinging to the neutrality during the rebellion. Evander was chosen as a delegate to the conclave in the hopes his noble position would provide protection for his fellow mages while negotiations continued. Trevelyan was the only survivor of the explosion that rocked the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Rumors that the mysterious mark on his hand is a sign of the Maker's favor were spread by those who claimed they saw the divine prophet Andraste herself lead Lord Evander out of the Fade. Okay, there we go. Refresher on what's happening. Yeah. What is complete? Report ready. Locate the missing seekers. For a time, finding the missing seekers seemed impossible. Early indicators pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here the trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Sierra Oswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected. It seems this is where the missing seekers will be found. Okay, cool. Available report. Inquisitors are great help in clearing the area for the memorial's construction, and the sight of their uniforms raised spirits immeasurably. The monument will stand forever as a testament to the strength and fortitude of the faithful. I got this edgy dagger grip. How neat. Alexius has been put to work as a magical researcher for the Inquisition. The spell he used in Redcliffe was incredibly complex. Even he doesn't understand all of the theory behind it, but he has confessed it was only possible to cast because the breach has thinned the veil. Alexius can look into applications of the theory for safer use. Yeah! Alexius has been given all the books and equipment he requires. Let us see if he will prove useful. Sweet, yeah. Go, Liliana, go. Okay. Let's give this man even more knowledge and time to do things. So, I'll just have to remember. Oh, this is Cole's thing. He doesn't want us to he doesn't want us to contact them, but I think we should, since it's an option. It's kind of like with Dorian and his amulet. Like, he didn't want you to do it, but you do it anyway, and it's like, oh, okay. So, mayhaps. Look, there's a tiny version of the chair. The judgment chair. Isn't that cute? Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Whoa, Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Nevaran city of Hunterfell, a former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude. Duke Tithus ruled with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talvisage. Wow. Known or suspected backgrounds range from respected mortalitasi or dragon hunters to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe one of the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus. Okay. A bard's reputation precedes her, even if she wishes otherwise. I can uncover more about her. Dragon hunting is a noble sport. Usually I should be able to find out more about this hunter. A friend among the Templars, they might know about this supposed apostate. Let's do Josephine. Go do this one.
Inquisitor.
Dragon hunter. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Virialis has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heeded. There is evidence to indicate Virialis is a member of the Venatori. Having the Navarran king under their sway would give the cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. Oh. Send an agent to eliminate the advisor as well as his supporters by any means necessary. We should tell the King Marcus that his advisor truly is. Convince him to see the light. Wait for this advisor to leave the capital, then send a force to ambush and capture him. Capture him? Will we bring him back? Wait for the advisor to leave the capital, then send a force to ambush and capture him. Send an agent to eliminate the advisor. I kind of like Liliana's. Just get rid of all of them. Cassandra has reason to believe that Corypheus is behind the disappearance of the Seekers of Truth. Okay. Yes. Cassandra. We'll bring Varric, you know, for old time's sake. And, Or I could bring Sarah. And I'll bring Solus. The band is back together. Together again. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I can...
Herr Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
It might not be by choice. Everyone's going crazy. It doesn't matter. It might not be by choice.
Might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh my god, I was driving today, or maybe it was yesterday, and this bird dropped a mouse out of the sky, and I almost hit it. It was very scary, but he got his mouse, barely. I've never had that happen. I've avoided like small rodents and stuff, but I've never had a bird get that close before. I was like, oh my god. Whoa.
Kill them all!
Promiser's foot soldier. That's crazy. Like my heart, like I was like, don't kill this bird. But it was literally like either it would happen or it wouldn't type of situation. And I'm pretty sure he survived. A lot of foot soldiers in here. Let's electrocute them. Whoa, he spun in the air. Whoa.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Can they be reasoned with? What strange beliefs?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why not deal with them?
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Cultists don't sound good. I mean, it's all about who's looking at who.
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Girl, I did it. I need a countdown. I didn't choose anything. Whatever. It was unimportant, I guess. The illusion of choice or something. Whatever. That's my problem. I hesitate. I hesitate too long, and I think too long. I just have to go with my heart. Dead bodies. This Music is so epic. Oh, loot. Nice. So dark. Is there a torch anywhere? A lot of nug totems. You guys need to get out of here. Oh my gosh. A body! Oh no, do you know this man?
A seeker. Did they torture him to death? The promises will pay for this.
Got blood all over the floor. Anything? Just walking into the dark. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, there's a thing out here. Hello? These crows are red. I think I said that before. It's... Ew, there's a person. Kill him. Ah! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again. Ah! There we go. Ah!
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
He sold the Seekers to them? He'll betray them first? They belong together. He sold the Seekers to them.
So Corypheus sold the Seekers to these cultists?
And they leapt at the chance, of course. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are the Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to
They
red
train,
lyrium.
right?
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
You're worried. Do you really want to know? We'll find them. We'll find them.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
One way or another. I don't know if I should have chose the top one for that, but I feel like we need like firm affirmations with her. Like, yes, this will get done. I don't want to call her out on her worriedness unless that's what she wanted, but I don't think that is. Just scanning the field, making sure all these body parts aren't holding anything shiny in them. And don't need her to panic, yes. Oh, it's a book! The Order of Fiery Promise. Consider the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The first blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's faith, there was more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of these, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Oh no. Thetis must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. This they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing this come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promisers during a battle recorded only as the cleansing of Cherniu. The cult reappeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth, leading to chantry hunts that did not see the promisers eliminated again until the Exalted Age. God, what a name for an age. The Exalted Age. These guys are like... What is the point of being in an end-of-the-world cult? Like, how does that... And they like kill them all and they still keep popping up. That epic painting. Okay, let's get close. I want this. Look, there's like even tinier chairs for like my friends to sit in. Like, Dorian could go there. Solus can go there. I'll sit here. Colin can sit in my lap. No, I'm kidding. Solus can sit in my lap. It's strange how often these end-of-the-world cults pop up. Mm-hmm. And, like, burning everyone? Like, why does it have to be burning everyone? Ooh! A new shield. Let's see if it's good for Cassandra. Go to... Nope, not armor. Weapons. Shield. Here we are. Yay! Look at that. Nice. She's styling. So foggy in here. Oh, there's a door! What the heck? Oh wait, did I know there was a door there? Maybe. Oh, nope,
Daniel!
I didn't.
Daniel! Can you hear me?
He looks like that guy's son.
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put
Oh.
a demon inside me. It's
He's possessed?
tearing me up.
Uh-oh.
What?
No!
You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They
Huh.
fed me things.
Huh. Oh.
I can feel it growing.
Maybe they fed him red lyrium? That's horrible. Why would they do this? Can we help him? They will pay. That's horrible. Why would they do this?
What could they hope to gain from this?
Our powers. Revenge. Who knows?
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra.
Oh.
He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said.
Oh no.
Lies! He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Uh-oh. But we met the Lord Seeker.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
Huh?
What?
Wait a minute.
How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it.
Huh.
He let the demon take command while he...
Is this the guy that punched that
Came
lady?
here.
You know, I believe it if a demon was possessing him because that was crazy. If this is the guy that punched that chantry woman, she deserved it, but like also like don't go, you can't just do that. I'm so sorry.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Well,
Wait.
damn. See if I show it
Don't
to you
leave
again.
me like this, please.
So we want to mercy.
You should have come with me.
Maybe I should have brought coal.
You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Stab him. Oh, Cassandra.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man.
Oh no!
Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Oh, Cassandra, I'm sorry you had to do that. It's like, damn. And there's. Oh, sorry. There are bugs. Ew. Is that a turtle? Oh no. Yeah. Anyway. Is that a big pipe? With spikes on it? What do they get up to here? Bring in my squad. Wonder if we're gonna have to fight a dragon or something. It's not too bad out here. There's a door. Let's open it.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
It is the guy that punched that lady. Gosh, I haven't seen him in forever. Oh, I'm luminescent. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, Cassandra with a man I only assume is the new Inquisitor. You met me, man. You have a lot to answer for, and you're a traitor. Stand down. You have a lot to answer for.
You must be very proud of your head.
That is not what I chose to say.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
So you help Corypheus? We are not the same. I agree with you. You betrayed your people. So you help Corypheus?
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped.
Why is he smiling?
Don't believe me? See for yourself.
Book.
The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
This is not the right thing. He's insane. We need to stop him. He's insane.
He's completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
she's she's loose. Here she comes.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
So much wasted life. If so, it worked. They were weak. So much wasted life.
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
I wonder if you could save him, but I mean, I don't think so. Book.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You seem upset. Of course she's upset. Try reading, I take it.
That's a lot of not very exciting reading, apparently.
I assume you know about the Rite of Tranquility. The last resort used on mages in the circles, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Of course not. Why would it ever be regulated? There's always an exception for some reason. Is that what the book says? It's magical castration. Is that what the book says?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made tranquil as punishment.
Yep.
What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
What?
The
No
Lord
way.
Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite.
Always?
From the beginning.
From the beginning? No. That's sick, Cassandra. I mean, I know you didn't know, but the rebellion was needless. What do you mean? You caused the rebellion. Why keep it hidden? It's not surprising. Why keep it hidden?
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
You know why. You did this. Just blame her.
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion.
Wait a minute. You?
I was made tranquil.
What?
And didn't even know.
Whoa.
Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with...
What?
There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
What does that mean? So she achieved a state of tranquility where all of her emotions were lost, all of her feelings, and whenever she talked about this before, she talked about how she felt very strong faith or whatever, like a fervor, like overwhelming and everything. And it makes sense if a spirit of faith touched her mind, but like, does that, but it means, it didn't say that she was possessed though, so she's still her, but she got powers from a spirit or something? I don't know. It's all very confusing. What else is in that book?
You said there was more in the book.
At some
Enlightened.
point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
Never. It's possible. I don't know. Never.
No, we're nothing like the Seekers.
Yes.
I wonder how much we resemble what they used to be.
Your faith hasn't shaken.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
How would you rebuild?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We were always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
But what is the Maker's work? Let the Seekers go. It's up to you. But what is the Maker's work?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Make the Seekers better.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Asking for donations, Cassandra.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Wiggle. Cute. The Rite of Tranquility. So wait, the Seekers are the people who who created that practice? That's horrible. Like, that's so bad. I'm gonna scare her. Go boo.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? Are you embarrassed? Of course you don't. Are you embarrassed?
Wait, are you blushing?
Oh my god.
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Oh. Swords and shields.
It very well could be smut if it's one of Eric's. That's really funny.
The latest chapter? Meaning, you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Dorian.
Nobody asked you to Winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
You were right. Isn't that crazy? What? Don't tell Varric. Look at him. So Dorian's read these books. Cassandra reading these books. She's reading smut. She really is. I should read it. That's a flirt?
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No.
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger.
She's me.
I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
She's so funny. Oh, I love... She's reading it! She's like, get the fuck away. I'm reading my book. I love her. I love her. Cassandra has moved up in my favorites list. I didn't know she was... I didn't know. I'm so glad I hit the flirt. It paid off. Yeah, Varric's writing the books. Varric is an author. He's a storyteller. That is what he identifies himself as, and that's how he introduces himself to people, usually. That's why he's attached to Hawk's hip, because one, like, they're bros, but also, like, Hawk is just so many stories to write about him. But yeah, also Varric writes smutty books. He talks about them with Isabel, I think, in the second game. I think. Oh, I thought he lent them to her. That's amazing. Yeah. I think Cassandra was the one lending Dorian books. Which makes sense because Dorian's always in the library. So if like maybe Cassandra's going in looking for these books and Dorian's like, hey, do you have these other books? And that's how they like talk about that. Let's go talk to Varric. Okay. Talk to Cassandra again and then I'll go tell Varric. If it would even let me.
Inquisitor.
Ooh, about the tranquil cure. Hold on. Yeah.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly.
What?
Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
Jeez. That'd be dangerous. They deserve a chance, but you will investigate.
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Hi, sheep. Oh my god, you missed it. Cassandra was reading Varric's smutty writing, and I caught her. I was like, oh, what are you reading? And then she got really embarrassed, and then we did a little probing, and she was like, yeah, it's smutty literature. And then you can hit the flirt option, and I hit the flirt option, and I really liked it because it was like, I should read it. And Cassandra was like, no, you can't read it. And my guy was like, why not? And she goes, because you're the Inquisitor. And then my guy laughs because that's a very silly statement. You're the Inquisitor. You can't read smutty writing because you are supposed to be perfect. I thought that was funny. And also we're talking to her about the Rite of Tranquility and how it can maybe be reversed, but I guess if it gets reversed, they get really irrational and hard to control their emotions and stuff. But like that's crazy to learn that you can reverse it. So you were a romantic.
So, that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal.
Not yet.
What is not to like about that?
I knew he would say something though. I was just saying how I was gonna go see him. I like that you like it. Nothing at all. It's just unexpected. You're wasting time. Nothing at all. Wait. It's just unexpected.
It's just a little unexpected.
I don't need anyone picturing me mooning over stolen kisses.
Is that what you're doing?
Mooning?
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
I like that we have this playful banter, Cassandra. Me and you, me and you, me and you.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
That's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
We won't ask her about her brother right now. Bring down the mood.
Need something?
Chocolate. Very good. I just ate a brownie. Well, I didn't just eat a brownie. I ate it before stream, but it was really good. Oh my gosh. Birthday cake. Cassandra wants a book.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
Just say it.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
You sound surprised. She's a big fan.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance
I'm such a
serial?
gossip.
Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Sandra seems to like it. Can't be that bad. And he has a gift. No wonder she was embarrassed. Sandra seems to like it.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Fine.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Amazing. She'll get her book. Varric will get to see it all happen. Okay. Glad that's happening. Let's talk to Varric a little bit more.
Need something?
Never mind. I don't think there is.
Carry on.
Varric and your guy love this. Yeah. It's fun. I like it. Hi, Solus.
Good afternoon.
Bye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Go make my rounds, because I'm always making my rounds. I don't want to miss anything. Like, I know I miss things, but... Whoa! Wait, where's the...
Here is the request Harriet made.
Are there any special instructions?
No, I would have stated as much.
Yes, of course. I'll be quick.
Of course you will. You're a runner. You may depart in a moment.
Oh, good.
Well, Dragon Age Inquisition has some really fun interactions with the party, not gonna lie. Yes, I'm trying to mix up my traveling party more just to see more dialogue, but I get so attached to certain ones. But I want to put Sarah in it more. I want to put more of Vivienne in there. I don't really care, I guess, for Iron Bull for some reason.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
The Inquisitor's work is never done. Iron Bull's a lot. I mean, he doesn't really, like, bother me or anything. It's just, I just don't take him around. Let's see. Maybe it's time I do the we should talk option. Okay. We should talk, Dorian. Wait, hold on. Let's save.
I should go.
Just in case.
So long as you promise to return.
Aww. Save.
You seem very interested in my opinions.
Always.
I need to talk to you.
Oh. I am, as you say down south, all ears.
All ears. What? We can do this. We need to end this. Let's spend time together. Wait, what does that mean? Like, spend time? Came for a kiss.
I was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
You have but to ask. Amatus.
Amatus. What does that mean? Better be a kiss. And just a kiss. Hot makeouts in the Herald's room. They always just teleport places. Not just a kiss.
Always a sight for sore eyes.
Sore eyes. We should talk.
I need to talk to you.
Oh. I am, as you say down south, all ears.
Let's spend time together.
Let's do something interesting.
Yeah.
More interesting than wandering the countryside killing random strangers?
I mean,
Perish the thought.
We can do things.
But we could find Cassandra and pretend we're talking about her. It would drive her
talk about her books. She's he's funny. Okay. So also I found that prison sheep and it's like half destroyed. It's just a big
Inquisitor.
It's just a big hole. Going down to the prison. No prisoners. Imprison your enemies. No, I will put them to work, if possible. Or maybe I'll imprison them, but there's so many escape routes. Look at this. Oh, wait, there's more cells. Don't put them in those cells, silly. I'll put them in this. Whatever that is. I'd be so afraid to be the prisoner outside. The one near the waterfall. Yeah. They have an insane view. Dagna! Oh, this is also like a prison cell. You see that bedroll? I need to hear it again. Ah!
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
Oh, I forgot they hated each other.
The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
It looks like Evangeline, or looks like the woman from the second game. Hope you'd like it. None other. Stop pretending. I think that's what it's referencing. Me too. I think so too. Maybe it's like a romance between Isabel and Evangeline. I think that's her name. Hope I'm remembering her name right. But using different names, of course. I hoped you'd like it.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Back, come back, please.
Wait!
Oh, she's desperate for the book.
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Don't spoil it.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
I love it.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
No thanks. You gotta say thanks.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank Ferric. No, thank you. Wasn't hard. Thank Ferric.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
You better give him thanks.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Aw.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Yay. Back to reading. Wow. Guilty Pleasures has been completed. They have such an interesting friendship. Even after she tried to like throw a whole table at him, he was still willing to write her smutty book that she really wanted. Cassandra.
Yes?
Wow, that was an impressive move.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
That's all.
I'll let you get back to work.
Nice. We did that. Now let's actually... Oh my god, I keep doing this. Pay any attention. Last words to my loved ones. If this letter reaches you, know that I died, and died well, in service of the noble Grand Duke. I did not run like the others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. Yours always, Julian. Oh, Julian.
We need to retreat.
Okay, well, just looking around. Okay, guys, run. Disengage. What's over here? Oh, that's Andraste? Or... kinda looks like her. Hello? Hope I didn't kill one. Did I? Crap. What's one dead holla? You know? It's fine. The elves are gonna hear about this somehow and they're gonna be so mad at me. There's a lot of dead people. That one looks really rough. Can level up Sarah. Let's go to Tempest. Huh. With a satchel of dirty tricks, Sarah takes the fight to her opponents before they know they're in it, committing fast and hard. And if covered in alchemical fire, all the better. Oh, neat. Ugh. Andrew's messenger. Long ago, when our people were strong and free, we roamed the world and could do as we pleased. But we were taught by Andrul, mother of hares, to respect nature and all of the Creator's creatures. Even though the earth was ours, we did not misuse it. They say the great leaders of the people would pray to Andrul for guidance. Where shall we hunt? Where shall we raise our holla? Where shall we settle and build? Andrul would send her messenger, the owl, to show the people the way, and they would follow him to where the land was blessed. Oh. A body. These guys don't even talk to you, they're just chilling. Oh, there's a question mark. 2 question marks. Sarah. What's in here? Loot. Nice. Okay. Let's go down this way. Oh, I take damage. Oops, forgot about that. Sarah, open. Nope. Not that. Oh no, this one's knocked down. Cool. Sigil of Deathroot. Go up the stairs. Oh wait. We can't. That's all that there is. Huh. Okay. Wolf statue. Oh. Why are there tears? Is there a rift? No, we don't. What is this? Unlock operation.
We could send men to clear this out, if you want.
Oh, okay. Cool. Whoa. Level 12? What level am I? Level 12, we can take it. We can do it. Kill. Yay! Sweet.
I take it your father returned to Tevinter, Dorian.
Let's hope so.
My father died when I was very young. I barely remember him now.
I won't say you're lucky because that's not true. But there are days.
I understand. You have my sympathy.
Hmm. What is happening? Disengage.
Got to be something here.
Oh, it's a wolf. Can't claim it because this wolf was around. Disengage. Yes. Okay. Montevillain was the first settlement humans established in the Dales following the victory of the Exalted March. Soldiers were the earliest residents of the village in 221 Glory. Sister Amity, champion of the Exalted March, laid the foundation stones of the village chantry in a symbolic gesture. The building construction was completed in 222. Laying aside her sword and bow, Sister Amity took on the task of leading Ville Montevillain's flock, becoming revered Mother Amity. She served the Maker for over 40 years, ministering to both residents of the Dales and the many pilgrims to the historic site. Revered Mother Amity died peacefully in her sleep in 264. Her ashes are interred in the Chantry's vault, where dozens of pilgrims still come each year to pay their respects. Instructions for the maid. Kelly, here are the instructions for maintaining the house while we're gone. Don't let any soldiers in. Tell them to go away, that the lord of the house bids it. Keep the fire burning in the hearth every night in case we return. You know we don't like it when it's cold. Make sure the linens are warm as well, just in case. Papillion would be trouble on the road, so we are leaving her with you. Make sure she gets her butter puffs and don't upset her. Say your prayers, feed the fish. We will return once the war is over. Damn, okay. Well, the house didn't, survive. Infatuation, Lazar. I don't want you standing outside my window reciting your poetry. It's terrible. I don't love you. I don't want to be your scarlet rose. I don't want my velvet petals to unfurl for you. Ugh, I can't believe I just wrote that. It's repulsive. Please leave me alone. If you do this again, I'll tell my brother. He has an axe, and it's big and sharp. Juliet. Loot. Oh, enhanced blizzard ring. I can give that to Solus, and his blizzards will be even more powerful. Oh, it's more ale? Whiskey. An old journal. Clearly much beloved. A weep at what the armies have done. Ditches scar the landscape. There's fire everywhere. All around is the smell of bitter smoke and spilled blood. I remember coming here as a boy. It was late summer, and the plains were bright and golden. The earth was warm and felt like home. All that's gone. My mother said my father was from these parts. She never told anyone but me. He was an elf. Maybe part of me, the elf-blooded part, feels what the Dalish felt for centuries. This is my home. I would give anything to preserve it. I'll go now with the others, but when the war is over, I'll return. It will be beautiful again. Wonder how old that journal was. Remember the triumph over the profane. Sister Amity led the march to the river Tinsir, where stood shrines to the elven gods. These she struck down. Standing upon the banks, she sang the chant of light. Andraste's word had come to the Dales and delivered them from wickedness. Yep, she was like, fuck your gods. Worship Andraste. Or the Maker.
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple.
Summon the War Council. This one. Although dragons were rare until quite recently, she has slain 4. Those who have seen her fight say that seldom does one see anyone so tall as she moves so quickly, for she stands head and shoulders above both the elven member of the Bells and the smuggler, yet moves with grace neither can match. Okay. Gain access, yeah.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
All the papers going everywhere. Initial inspection, elven runes, ancient, largely structurally unsound, mortar damp and crumbling. Recent damage to the load-bearing walls, claw marks. Clear loose rubble and reinforced collapsed passageway for safety. 10 strong workers, 2 junior engineers. Yeah. Passageway is clear and safe. Access to the grove restored. 170 kegs of ale, not nearly enough for 15 hard-working Inquisition men and women. Cool. Sure, let's go. Here we go. Let's fight one of these things. What is this? They're huge, and Cassandra's just in the middle of it. Ah! They look so scary. Oh no. Okay, I gotta get away from you. Get away. Oh wow. Cassandra's crazy for being able to battle all these things on her own.
I'm injured.
I'm not surprised. Goodness. What were those things? Gurgut. These graves. Look like graves, yeah. Oh, a hollow statue. Very good. How did Cole die? Not the wolves helping. Oh my god. Whoa, what's happened? What's going on? What? That was weird. Destroy these guys. A bear? Nice. We're on a killing spree. Killing spree with my gang.
A Grey Warden recruiter. That sounds interesting.
It's not easy finding people willing to shoulder such a terrible responsibility.
Here I thought you poked around prisons, hunting for murderers, desperate to escape the noose.
That's what you think of wardens.
It's not such a terrible thing. Some of my best friends are murderers.
They are men and women atoning for what they've done by giving of themselves. They fight for people like you, people in silks and velvets who talk and judge.
Who's judging now?
I know your kind.
Well, they don't like each other. Come on, guys. This is why I'm taking you guys for a walk, so we can work it out. Work out our issues, become closer as a family. Because that's what we are now, okay? We're a family. Yes. Orlais. Okay. Judgment. The magic used in Redcliffe. Here are the results of my research. I trust they're satisfactory. Your spy master said she might let me stroll around without my shackles if they please you, but seeing no false prey is on my account. Enhanced cooldown amulet. Still Liliana in this one.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. The region between Lake Celestine and the shores of the Walking Sea is known as the Heartlands, a place of vineyards and gilded marble estates the locals refer to as cottages. It is often said that Orlais's heart is plated with gold, and so it seems fitting that the Heartlands are perhaps the richest place outside of Val Royeaux. A note is written at the bottom of the page. Comte Muir is Marquis Courtmenis. Courtments? Both spending money like water, which to pursue. We have agents in place near Courtmenis now. We can infiltrate his manor. speak with him first. And send
Let us
Josephine. I can't imagine what everyone thinks watching you jump off the railing to leave. I think about that every time I do it, especially when I'm really high up, because, or especially when I'm jumping down to Solus's area. Every time I do it, I like to think it startles him, but he slowly just starts to get used to it. We have verified Sarah's claims about Verchiel. Several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city. A retinue of our best will make an impression. Okay, Colin.
All right.
A good man helping our dear Sarah.
See you later, Paul.
Nice talking with you, boss.
He's just a laid-back kind of guy. He's a what are those friends called? Low maintenance friend.
Just rumors.
There's a rumor that Corypheus is in league with elven forces.
Oh no.
Which would those be? The mighty standing army of that land they don't have?
Oof.
You can't trust them.
I don't know. History says it's the other way around.
What history do you know? You're a dwarf.
Right. Ooh, I'm scared and confused by your strange sky.
Racists in my skyhold. Sir, you're on thin ice. I'm gonna have to make you wear a shirt with an elf, and you'll have to get along. Realize that you're both people, okay? To prison with you! We got a whole lot of empty cells, sir. Don't be the first. Let me go and sell some valuables. Heck yeah. Oh, the jar of bees. That's cool. Bees. Jar of bees. Summons a swarm of bees at the target location for 30 seconds. The swarm attacks the first enemy that comes near it for 163 damage per second for 15 seconds. A target affected by the swarm has 10% chance every second to become panicked. It's pretty good. Lyrium potion. I never make lyrium though. You know what? Let's equip those grenades. How do I make them? Oh, there we go. I have some. Neat. Heck yeah. Let's keep going. I wonder where all these ruins used to belong to. Ah. I wonder if Solus could dream here and know. See all the memories. What's going on, you guys?
Safe travels, my lord.
Yeah. Wait, can I go down here? What? What's going on down here? Climb down. Oh, there's a thing. Okay. The dead hand? What's the dead hand? Okay, what's going on down here? It's very spooky. What? What's this? What is this? It's very elven. Of course. Nothing to add, Solus? I feel like you would comment about this somehow. Oh, I can light it. Yes. Oh, yeah. I don't get a torch, though. There's a lever. I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna light all the torches first. There's another lever. Ah! Oh, it moves that one. Oh, the light went out. Okay, let's pull a lever. What's the lever do? Oh, it moves it. Okay. It just moved. Oh, it went out. That one's still on. Oh, that one's out. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, you go here. You go over there. Okay. it moved it. Sandra, pull the lever. No! Okay, so it's lit that one. I just need to light all the fires again. And then I can do that one. And then I have to get somebody to stand on that pressure plate while I turn it, I think. I think, anyway. Let's see. Wait. Where are you? We love puzzles around here. Yeah, each game kind of has them in their own way. Like there was one in, I think, Awakening that was like really hard. But I was doing really well, but since I have like the memory of a goldfish, sometimes I forgot like all the steps I did. And then I think somebody ended up raiding me who was playing the game, and I had actually just finished up that puzzle like a stream before, and was like, yeah, I ended up writing down like everything I was doing, and I was like, oh my god, you're so smart. I need to write down this information. And then I eventually figured it out. Oh, does it have to be like turned to it for it to actually work? Really? Well, if that's the case, Solus. Why, Solus? Stop. It's just the controls in this game are a little frustrating. Okay. Solus. Is it so hard to stay? Okay. Sandra? Okay. Yes. Very good. Okay. This other one, I don't know. So we're just not gonna worry about that one right now. Okay, so let's go back to... over here. Okay, we're gonna hold. You're gonna press it. Hold position. You're gonna press it. Hold position. And then you're gonna press it. Hold. And then Sandra, your time to shine. Nice. Okay. So we got that one. Now I need to figure out what to do with that one. Okay. What's this one do? What happened? Oh, I locked coal in there. So that just opened the gate. Okay. Oh, but that... Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So I think I need to lock Cole in there. Okay, Cole, you stay in there. Hold position. Let's go to Cole. What's going on? Let's pull this one. What does this do? What did that do? There's loot. Nice. Oh, it shut my door. Oh no, my door's been already shut. What did that do? Maybe something over here? Yes? Turn? Oh. Okay, so she has to keep doing this. Okay, okay, and then Evander can go and hit this switch. Okay, let's go. No, Cassandra. Okay, we're gonna hold position. Cassandra, you're gonna go. Evander, stay. Okay. She's gonna turn this wheel. Okay, and now we're gonna pause the game. Vander's gonna hit the lever. Oh wait, hold on, Cassandra. Hold. Okay. You're gonna hit this. Oh, we're gonna have to do it twice. I don't think we have enough time to do it. Come on. No! Yes, good.
A war
Good.
in the Fade, waged with human hate. I should never want to see that. It would be a terrible thing. It was wrong to hide it in a child. It hurt her.
What are you two talking about?
It will make little sense unless one has spent more time in the Fade.
I'm glad that Cassandra was voicing my thoughts there. What are you guys talking about? I'm glad I brought them all though, because if it's Fade related, then Solus and Cole are good to bring. And it's all Elven, so Solus might have some input. Clear commands. There we go. Okay. Oh no. Let him out. Come on, Cole. I wouldn't leave you behind like that. Okay, let's go over here. Save. That puzzle wasn't too hard. Pretty straightforward. Whoa. What is this? Loot? Okay. Steal from this grave. Unlocked. Dirthaman, Keeper of Secrets. The twins, Falandin and Dirthaman, are the eldest children of the Algarnan and Algarnan the Allfather and Mythal the Protector. Okay. Yeah, the dead guy ain't using it, so might as well. So these twins are the eldest children of these two elven gods, I think. I know Mythal's an elven god. The brothers were inseparable from the moment of their conception, known for their great love for each other. That is why we often speak of Falandin in one breath and Dirthaman the next. For they cannot bear to be apart, not even in our tales. When the world was young, the gods often walked the earth, and Falandin and Dirthaman were no exception. Both were delighted by the many wonders of our earth. They played with the animals, whispered to the trees, and bathed in the lakes and streams. Their days were filled with bliss, and they did not know sorrow. And then one day, while passing through the forest, Falandin and Dirthaman came across an old and sickly deer resting beneath a tree. "Why do you sit so still, little sister?" asked Falandin. "Play with us," said Dirthaman. "Alas," spoke the deer, "I cannot. I am old, and although I wish to go to my rest, my legs can no longer carry me." Taking pity on the deer, Falandin gathered her up into her arms and carried her to her rest beyond the vale. Dirthaman tried to follow them, but the shifting gray paths beyond the vale would not let him. Separated for the first time from Falandin, Dirthaman wandered aimlessly till he came across two ravens. "You are lost, and soon you will fade," the raven, named Fear, said to Dirthaman. "Your brother has abandoned you. He no longer loves you," said the other, named Deceit. "I am not lost, and Falandin has not abandoned me," replied Dirthaman. He subdued the ravens and bade them carry him to Falandin. This they did, and they had been defeated and were now bound to Dirthaman's service. He bound demons? When Dirthaman found Falandin, he found also the deer, who once again was light on her feet, and her spirit was released from her weakened body. Both Falandin and Dirthaman rejoiced to see this. Falandin vowed that he would remain to carry all the dead to their place beyond, just as he did the deer, and Dirthaman stayed with him, for the twins cannot bear to be apart. Well, damn. So Dirthaman's just like, I'm in it with you, even though you're the cool one. So these guys just guide people to the afterlife? What an odd origin story for them. Loot! Trapped loot! That was not very cool. Ooh, let's use this bees. Jar of bees? Are arcane horrors subjected to bees? Uh-oh. Who died? Was it Solus? Yes. Oh, crap.
You can't hurt me!
Ah! Kill, kill. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Goodness. Oh, so much ring velvet. So much. Okay. Loot. Carta. Some strange noises. Oh. A secret. Oh.
What? Of the Templar targets.
Kill them. Light them all up. I want to use my rift thing on them. Kill. Wait, I didn't use it. There we go. Oh, they're all dead. They're all dead already. That was so simple.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Yeah. Oh, 2 crows. Hidden hand. The great stone hand was something of a mystery. One assumes it is a piece broken off from a larger whole. If so, judging by the size of that one hand, I imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Thus, I have only one question. Where is the rest of the statue? It is difficult to imagine how something so large could be missing. Well, maybe it's buried, but yeah, this is a huge hand. Whoa. Oh, it's absorbed me. Okay, what is this? The Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. In this cave, Watcher's Reach, well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. Not if he's an elven god and you're a human. Y'all are not getting any help from any elven gods, I think. Okay.
Leaving the camp's just asking for trouble.
I have to do it. That's literally my job. Leaving the camp.
Keep your hands and weapons to yourself.
Whatever, man. Never leave the camp. Scary out there. Sure is. Dang, look at this luscious green forest. It's so much better than that desert, bro. On the... Oh, what is that? August ram? Cool. We got blue deer. What is this? Is it a chantry? Coal. Open. Oh, that scared me. I guess it was an old church. Probably back whenever the Dales were conquered. Duham's notes. The shipments are prepared, and once again, the rats from the Watcher's Reach are getting in my way. One woman got far enough into my camp to look into the crates. Scrounging for food, no doubt. Sneaky little peasants. Perhaps traps next time. Oh. Take that. Can I unlock this door too? Why not? Just to really piss off the people who own this building. Not only does one of your locks suck, but both of them do. What is... Oh, is this red lyrium? Oh my god, yeah, destroy that. I don't know if I should have Varric with me when I do that, but... Okay, yeah, Varric. From home feels that we've destroyed some red lyrium. What is that? Oh, it's just that. Okay. He can sense it. Yes. More red lyrium gone from the world. What is this? What is that? Oh. Kill this guy. Oh. Whoops. Hey. Why is the Freeman captain so alone? Oh, it's that guy that holds his head all the time that we see in Orlais. It's the guy that I think gets burned with Andraste, maybe? I can't remember. Dang, so this really is like a whole chantry area. Whoa. What is that? Commander Duheim. Kill these guys. What do you mean behind? What do you mean behind? Is he just impervious to damage? Hold on. Run away. Stand near the villa? Oh my god. No. Okay, I need to revive. Who's down? Jar of bees. We have to attack his back? Is that what it was? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Don't let them near the villa. Well, we'll keep them right here. Okay, just keep hitting his back. That's right. Ah, he got. Hold on.
They won't be able to hurt anyone again.
Nice. Ooh, a pretty axe and a key. Nice. The Betrayer. Even Matharath, the Betrayer, had a part to play. Who are we to say elves do not? Ugh. Matharath. What does this say? Documents on Duheim's corpse detailed the whereabouts of the Freeman's leader. The man known as Malafent is likely somewhere inside a villa held by the Freemans in the Emerald Graves. So that's in there. Oh, that painting again. Duheim's notes. August has made progress in the Exalted Plains. Oh, Exalted Plains. We are together in this, but Maker's Breath, how that irks me. That weapon, or whatever secret is hidden in those glyphs, is mine by rights. Malafent trusts me most. Bah, he won't have it. Not while I live. Oh boy. A little tunnel. Nice. Look at that.
I like being out in the forests. It's peaceful.
Good. That's why I brought you, Solus, because I judged you as an elf, and I think elves like forests, so glad that it's true. Proving the stereotypes right, Solus. Let's save, and then we'll go in. Hello? Yoo-hoo!
The Freemen's leader should be holed up here. This place has seen better days.
These men are thugs. What do you expect?
I wonder if I get a new, banner in here.
I haven't heard anything from the plane, have you?
No, nothing recent anyway.
Loot.
When did they arrive? A few hours ago. He's talking with them now.
Who mounts a nughead? Okay. Free loot. Yes. Let's save again. And hope that this isn't a bad idea. Kill these guys. Hopefully no one else can hear anything. Just normal magic noises. This looks like a Hannibal, like, set from the TV show. Just the sound of a blizzard. Maleficent's journals. Maleficent kept several journals. This one spans the time Maleficent spent as a sergeant in the Imperial Army. I see Lawrence's death in my mind all the time. The man who killed her, one of the usurper's soldiers, was familiar. I wouldn't be surprised if I once shared a drink with him. Isn't that how it is now? Brother against brother? The priests tell me to remember Laurence's life, not her death. So I tried to recall years past, the countless times she saved me, the day we first met, when I was a young recruit who almost pissed himself at her barked orders. Because of her, I learned discipline and control. She instilled in me pride in what we did. She taught me how to use a sword. More importantly, she taught me how to keep it sheathed. Oh wow. She was fearless, strong, regal, and she was cut down like a common peasant by someone we may have once known. Will anyone remember her? Will Celine? Some pages later, there is a new soldier in our battalion, Gordian. He's an odd fellow with an accent I can't place, like he spent time in the marches. It doesn't matter in the end. He's been a comfort, listening to me talk about those who died. He also lost friends in Celine's war, and he's tired, like we are. He said a very wise thing. There is no war without soldiers. The Empress can't wage her war if we refuse to fight. Orlais should belong to her legions. Look at this furnace. Whoa. It has a face on it. Fancy. What's in here? Elf fruit. Bloodstone. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Swear I'm like right on top of it. There it is.
Part of a key. There's a rune inscribed on it. Or part of one.
Great, I have to make a key. Ugh. Can I jump out the window? Oh, you bet I probably can. Maybe. A servant's letter. A neatly penned note addressed to the villa's former owner. My lord, everything is in order for your departure. I've granted leave to all non-essential staff and arranged transportation for the time you requested. I've taken the liberty of securing the more valuable items in your personal storeroom. I trust you will find everything to your satisfaction, Artem. Okay. I'm gonna take all of it. Whatever it is. Oh, yes. Don't worry. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah! Hope we find a potion cache soon. No, there's still more people coming. No. Ah! This dude! He's gonna kill me! Dude, we gotta get the bees. No!
Seems to be the last of them.
I'm guessing that was the man in charge.
We've struck a blow against the free men.
They chose the wrong friends.
Yay! Friendship is magic, Cole. We're so good. That guy was scary. Like, he kept going, backstabbing me over and over again. Okay. Friendship! You messed with the wrong friends. Red Templar orders. Have a chat with Maleficent. Make sure everything's running smoothly. While there, see if any of his men might wish to volunteer their services in Empress du Lion. We could always use a few more. Be discreet. Maleficent's still useful. I doubt he'd remain so if he thinks we're stealing his soldiers.
Seems we interrupted their meeting with the Templars.
They wanted something. It's still here.
Yay, I'm glad I brought Cole. You. The study. Oh, there's like a stuffed hippo or thing. The Exalted March of the Dales. The Chantry story of the Exalted March of the Dales paints the picture of the righteous faithful arrayed against heathen savages, but I have long studied the Dales, and I find the acceptable version of the tale to be a poor one, laden with overt pro-Chantry and pro-human biases. Thus, it is my moral imperative to propose an alternate interpretation, that the Exalted March of the Dales was nothing more than an expansionist ploy hiding behind the mask of faith. Showed clear intent to undermine the autonomy. Oh, hello. Thank you for the raid, Azulative. W game. That's right. Oh my goodness. Raid. Well, yes. I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I'm sure some of you guys do. Yeah. I'm exploring the forest right now, trying to get some camps established in the Emerald Groves. This was one of the first few games I bought. Really? Have you played Origins or the second game or anything? Because Inquisition was... I bought this at like a yard sale like, gosh, 8 years ago. And then I played it, figure out there was other games, and so I stopped playing it. And then I waited, and then I played all those games, and now I'm playing this one again. I want to, but I haven't yet. Yeah, I recommend playing Origins first, because that one's a good one. Back in the old days, yes. Back when I was a small lad. I admit my sins of only playing the opening area 4 times. Other games kept releasing. Yeah, this game's huge. But you know what? I'm committed because, I mean, I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I completed it, so I know I can complete this. I can complete that. So. But yeah, I finished playing the second game like 2 months ago. And so I've been working on this one. And so far it's going good. I'm trying to build up my castle, my harem of companions. Slowly but surely I get them all to love me. Okay. I'm not used to this many people being over here. So I'm just gonna continue what I was doing. I'm gonna read the rest of this and then I will continue the game. Okay. What was I... I'll just reread this passage, I guess. So, it is easy to see on any map how large the Dales are. More importantly, they stand between Orlais and the rest of the south, and would likely have represented a significant obstacle to the Empire's expansion into Ferelden. Naturally, we stood to benefit from propagating the narrative of a hostile, unreasoning people attacking innocent missionaries and making blood sacrifices of good Andrastian babies. The likely truth is that the elves merely wished to maintain sovereignty over lands promised to them by blessed Andraste herself, when the humans showed clear intent to undermine the autonomy. So yeah, this is talking about how the Dales might have been murdered for land claims instead of great Andrastinian faith. Of course, the elves reacted by becoming increasingly isolationist, which suited the Empire perfectly. Here was a kingdom that spurned diplomatic overtures and that refused to lend aid during the Second Blight when the Darkspawn attacked, Mont Simurd. The Dalish kingdom cannot be anything but a dormant threat, one that needed to be crushed before it awoke. Scholars point to the massacre at Red Crossing as the impetus for the Chantry's declaration of an exalted march on the Elven kingdom in the Dales. They conveniently ignore the fact that no one alive truly knows what happened to Red Crossing or why the elves attacked. The Chantry's response to the Elven aggression that resulted in the slaughter of hundreds was predictable. But in light of my thesis, perhaps we should re-examine the events of Red Crossing and wonder if the attack was truly unprovoked, or whether if it is possible that someone saw benefit in sacrificing an entire village to justify the subjugation of an entire people. Nice. Glad somebody's thinking about it in a more rational way. Big words, my weakness. Some of these words don't even exist. Some of these words are just fantasy words that they just put in here to make me sound silly. I swear. But I try my best because I love the lore of this game. It is one of my most favorite things about this game, especially when it comes to the Fade and then Elven history, because it's like lost knowledge because of the Exalted March on the Dales, the thing I was just reading about. I don't envy you with the reading. Luckily, I like reading. So luckily I'm on a good day, whenever I don't stutter and can like get the flow going, it's pretty good. I feel pretty like confident. Usually, until they start throwing in Elven words and I'm like, I cannot pronounce this. Technically, every word is made up. That is true. Yes, sometimes when I say a word long enough, I can't even identify it as a word anymore. Okay. But yeah, this is reading the game. Much like, well, I think graphic novels are reading the game, but still, this is a close second. Okay, Maleficent. Maleficent is like some dude I just killed. He was a leader of some free march cult. I don't know. I gotta defeat him so that I can continue other quests. It's hard to keep track of all these things. Okay. Maleficent, I'm sending men to discuss some changes. It's nothing dire. You'll find the demands perfectly reasonable. We're willing to compensate you for any inconvenience. I want our relationship to be mutually beneficial. It's been going so well. Each of us with our crusades see. Yeah, I think the sea guy was planning on stealing the soldiers of this guy and using them for something. I forget what he was using them for. Oh no, word has been said too many times. It's not even a real word. Words aren't even words. Nothing makes sense. And that's okay. I don't like how green Cassandra looks. Yeah, this is Cassandra. She's a bad bitch.
They must have been smuggling it for the Templars.
Not anymore.
Read inscription. Oh, so much. Okay. Lord Morel, I posed a few questions to my contacts in the White Spire. Discreetly, of course, lest they want the peace for themselves. From what I can gather, the device, rustically dubbed a lyrium eperlin, is meant to restore broken runes. They are not widely used. Some suggest that even if the rune were affixed to an object, the device could restore the item itself, although I was unable to confirm the truth of this. This is purely academic, as it requires a mage to function. It is nevertheless a rare piece, prized among the collections of curiosities. I trust you are pleased with the purchase. Sincerely, Emily Fabre, collector and whatever the heck of this place. Okay. Nice. Can I move it to my castle? Because sure, I could use it somehow. Let's see. Yes, yes. Enjoy your night or enjoy your sleep. Templars approached us. They are not the order I knew, but they have offered weapons and gold if we bring their supplies through the Emerald Graves. If we are to free the Dales from the grasp of the nobility, we need that they have offer the deal with a demon, but our cause is worthwhile. Making deals with demons. I'll try and come by more often. Yeah, come by whenever you want. I'll most likely be streaming Inquisition, but if you have any questions and you need me to catch you up on anything, you just ask me. I'll try my best to summarize what the heck is happening. This looks very scary. I wonder if it's an Iron Maiden. Take mosaic piece. Gosh, there's so many mosaic pieces. And I don't even know where they go. I wonder if they make big pictures. Oh wait, there's a thing to find in there. Hold on. I wonder if it's wine. What the heck? Where is it? Demon deals in the big 2025. More likely than you think. So many demon deals happen in this game. Where is it? Oh, is this the other key piece? Yes. I just need one more. I don't even know what the key goes to. Oh boy, another book. Oh crap. Come on. Cassandra doesn't want to read, and that's okay. The long walk to Halam Sharal. Only 65 of our group made it to Halam Sharal. Some gave up, some sickened, especially the little ones. Bandits stalked us. My mother forgive me, I had to steal food. A child fought me for extra scraps of bread. A few days later, I carried her for miles after her legs gave out. She died shivering in my arms. Oh no. I used to have a master, a mage. He fed me well, never beat me, even taught me how to read so I could do his accounts. But if he had a theory or a spell he wanted to test out, he'd get out his daggers, have the other servants tie me to a post, and carve furrows into my skin. I was so afraid. Every time, I was sure I would die. But at worst, I'd collapse, get bandaged up, and lie in bed too weak to move for days. The other slaves visited me in secret to survey the damage. I'd heal just enough before he needed blood again. Oh, that is why I traveled from Voldorma to the Dales with nothing but rags on my back. Yikes. That is why there were 105 of us when we set out, all elven. That is why I fell to my knees and wept when we crossed through the gates of my new home, a village for my people. Bro just casually dropped that in the note. Anonymous account of the long walk, as told by Brother Pecor of Ferelden circa... Oh, 140 ancient. This is a long time ago. Well, yeah. Yeah. Mages not treating their slaves right. What's new? Nothing's changed. Okay, let's see. Anything else to read? We know what types of books Cassandra reads. Yeah, she's like, this is not to my taste. I am not touching. I guess I've read it all. I don't know what that little button is. Ah! Secret book. I didn't even know there was a book here. I just pressed F. Okay. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Our hearts were pure when we started. I have to wonder if we've lost our way. The Templars are terrifying. When I speak to the Knight Captain, I feel uneasy. There's something unsettling about his eyes and voice. They keep making offers. More shipments to guards, more men to be escorted to their keep. I just... No. No more grousing. I can't let my doubt show. Others take their cue from me. They must stay strong. It's just for a little while longer. Then we'll get what we want. We'll be free. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Hopeful thinking will get you nowhere. Anything else in here before I... Okay, good. Some more loot, and then... Oh, wow. Andraste's Sacrifice. Rogue or mage only? Against all odds, Inquisition scouts discovered this amulet under the charred fallen rafters of a burned-down chantry. The mage who examined it said it felt like all the power in the world. Taunt all enemies with 8 meters for 4 seconds. Okay, cool. That's cool. I'll take it all. Into my pocket. Looks like I thoroughly emptied that area. Yoink. Secret. Okay, find a way to reassemble the rune key. Ooh, we know where to go. Key time. Yes. Energize. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Wow, it didn't even have to move the lever. You just magicked it. Okay. So, I don't know where the key goes. Maybe it's... Wait, is it this? Is this? No.
Why have so many things if you never see them?
I love Cole. Cole is a spirit. He's not actually a person. I mean, well, this is a thing of debate amongst people and spirits, or people of this realm and people in the Fade, because spirits could technically be considered as people. But Cole is very unusual because he looks like a person. Usually spirits don't look like people. They look like things. They look like blobs and monsters and such. Whoa. Oh, corrupting rune. Very cool. Inflicts bonus damage against humanoids, beasts, and animals. Okay. Oh, okay. Go. So I unlocked that. So I used the key for what it was for. Then I think... Okay, I'm gonna look on this side of the house, because I think I've seen everything over there, but I need to go... Oh, biblically accurate angels. Since they're terrifying, tend to open with, "Be not afraid." Ah, okay. Okay. I know... I've seen images of the biblically accurate angels, so... Yes. Yes, I feel like fade spirits would more likely look like that than they would look like people. Oh, somebody's bedroom. Sexuality in Thetis. What I find most interesting is that, despite the lack of open discussion on matters of human sexuality, there's commonality to be found on the subject in all Andrastinian lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from matters of procreation, and only among the nobility, where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families, is it considered of vital importance. Yet, even there, a noble who has done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. The view on indulging lusts with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it is considered a quirk of character and nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Oh, nowhere is it forbidden, and sex of any kind is only considered worthy of judgment when taken to awful excess or performed in the public eye. Yeah. All that is to still get shunned for being gay. Yeah. Yep. Well, because where Dorian comes from, it's like it was saying, since he's noble born, they want him to have babies to keep that lineage going, and so all that and everything. And yeah, since they have slaves there, I guess it's encouraged with their slaves or whatever, because who cares? It's fucked up in Tevinter. Oh, whoa. Coal spirit form is him without a hat. Terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, he does look quite interesting without his hat. He's so goofy looking. Let me see if I can get close up on him. Cole, I like you're so dorky looking. Oh, he's coming closer. Hold position. Stop moving. There he is. Beautiful. He can sense you through the screen. He's looking right at you. Reading your thoughts and emotions. Emo boy, yes. I think Cole and Solus might be some of my favorite characters so far. I like Dorian too, but I find Cole and Solus very interesting. Pages from Lord Merle's journal. Artem is the very soul of discretion. I could have a Templar to dinner and they would be none the wiser. If the Templars haven't gone off to do maker knows what, I might try it. Valerie complains, but the Empress herself has such an advisor. Why not me? His services are useful, and no one could better ensure our security. No matter. The distractions of the city will ease her mind soon enough. Okay. Well. Get out of here. I think I got everything, right? Everything, yes. Everything's good. Get out of this. How am I supposed to get... Maybe I have to go through this entire way. And then it brings me over. I have no more potions. Potion seller. I need your strongest potions. I guess I gotta hit the road. Take this road, take it up. You see how it goes? Maybe I'll find something. I should probably save so that I don't like explode. You couldn't handle my strongest potions. That video makes me cry. Like, I like wheeze laughing. Okay, it hits just right. Why is there just a big like group of you guys? It's such a good video. Well, perhaps we should just go back to that one camp and then... It's just a shame there's no more... I guess there's one right there. It's okay, it's not too far. It'll be okay. Nice. We're all healed up. Make some more grenades. Well, I only have 5. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll make more. There we go. Lotus and Root. Don't know what quest I just completed, but that's awesome. Completing quests I don't even know about. Let's go.
Sometimes it would be easier if I'd been killed when our farmers attacked.
Why is he such a downer? Anytime I'm leaving this place, it's like, don't go out there, you're gonna die.
Look for trouble.
Shut up. And then he's like, I should have died in the farm that I was attacked in. Like, maybe so. Maybe so. Whoa. Look how big these trees are. I love this map. I think this is my favorite one so far. Of all the places to go to in this game, I like this one so far. Oh my gosh, Flame. I can't wait to show you the deep roads. You haven't seen the deep roads yet. And that was like most of the game, or a good chunk of the first game, was being underground with the dwarves. Like, dwarf culture is something else. Gosh, I'm going back the way I already was. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get to the deep roads part though, because I'm sure that will also be quite lengthy, because that's like a whole other world. Like, there's like whole cities underneath us at the moment, and I don't know how much they're gonna want to show us. Yeah, I want to see why these dwarves love it down there. They have their own religion and everything. Like the stone. It's like I don't know if it's really religious in a sense, but they worship their ancestors in a way. And they record everything. They have these thing called shaprits or shapers or something, and they maintain these vast libraries of, they call them memories, I think. And if you do something disgraceful, or if something like happens, they'll strike you from the memories. Like, it's this whole big deal. Like, everything gets recorded in the memories. Whoa. At least underground anyway. But I can't. I'm sure once we go down there, we'll get a good refresher about their whole thing. I can't remember it all. Wow. A letter. Monthly report. Master Kells. Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all this lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage we picked up can look into what the color means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coin on hand too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarfs since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here and they're not getting a piece. Yeah, dwarves are the only ones who can mine it.
It claims this red lyrium is not coming from the deep roads.
Nope, it's just growing out of things. And isn't that very concerning? They're just selling that stuff in bottles. It's not good. Andraste's mercy. Elves were guilty of the greatest sin, of turning from the Maker, but we will show them mercy, for that is what Andraste teaches. Okay. From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. We needed to we gotta tear this stuff down. This stuff makes my tummy twist. I don't like that. Get this out of here. Okay. Ooh, an exclamation point. That's exciting. What is that? Crazy thing to say something racist and then say you have mercy. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could, like, I don't know how to explain to you the scale that the Exalted March was, but it is like, it was horrible. Droves and droves of just elves being killed because they wouldn't conform to Andrastinian faith, supposedly, but it could just have been a territory thing, and they used Andraste as an excuse, like that one was saying. Crusade, yes, exactly. It's just called an Exalted March. Okay, so my magic isn't working on that guy, which is really lame. Nice. Scribbled notes. Get your men out on the roads and hunt down those Inquisition bastards. We're losing the Emerald Grave. Have you forgotten what we're fighting for? Everything we do for our future and for Orlais. Yeah, you can't stop me. I'm a killing machine. Look, the nugs, they're different colors. Cute. They're not weirdly skin colored, like weird, I don't know, pink. What are you guys doing? Adorable. Yes, super adorable. Yeah.
Another scar for the collection.
Another scar for the collection. See, I wish I could give my boy scars, but he's just not allowed to be blemished, I guess. Handsomest mage cannot be blemished. What is this? Silver Falls. No elven treasure was hidden beneath the falls. That ridiculous tale lost me 6 soldiers. If I find the man who started the rumor, I'll kill him myself. From the journal of Captain Marcin, dated 220 Glory. Wow, that was a long time ago. I wonder if there's treasure in the river or under the falls. I'm gonna look.
We should look around.
There has to be treasure behind that waterfall. I know, right? Everite? What is that? Oh, it's so loud. There's nothing over here. Oh, but we found some water. Sun bottle venter brewed for a very discreet clientele and strong enough to fluster a tranquil, okay, an almost weightless spirit best served with powdering of cat's bane as a flavor enhancer and antidote. Almost as loud as Solus' blizzard. Yes. Deafening. There might be more to it. Maybe on upper levels or something. But for now, I'm gonna keep going. Go back, challenge the waterfall. I should stand under it like they do in anime. It's gaming law to hide something behind the waterfalls. I know. I always check behind the waterfalls. Sasuke aura farming under the
Solus,
waterfall.
The dragon Corypheus commands. Could it truly be an archdemon?
You're just now asking.
One assumes that if it were, we would be facing a blight.
So what is it then? A corrupted dragon? Simply another darkspawn?
It is connected to Corypheus. Such a relation goes beyond mere control. It is a bond.
It makes you wonder if that's all the archdemons themselves are. Pets to beings who no longer exist.
I would not go as far as that. This dragon is a replica, spawned from a creature who aspires to greatness. No more.
He scoffs. I don't know about that. But it's true. There's something more going on here, Cassandra. And I wouldn't call them pets. Another wolf statue. Cute. Wow. Thank goodness. More territory.
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color. Good. Tell her we've prepared their best stateroom. The inheritors will be contacted, and yes, it absolutely is. Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Wow. You don't seem poverty-stricken. I'm not giving you a loan. Sorry, I didn't know.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
But you're not actually poor. Can I help? Sure.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montillier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Oh my god. Who did it? Who would go to that trouble? Was this an attack on us? Who would go to the... Yeah.
Who hates the Montillier's enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will that get him?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us.
Whoa.
But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Okay, if it helps you, I'll go. Sounds desperate. You better not want any more favors. If it helps you, I'll go.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
That's right, they call me Evander the Kind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Madam Ambassador, I would be honored to accept your invitation. I shall make arrangements to pay the Inquisition a visit presently, as I have been most curious to see your organization myself. Okay. Locate Rise and Evangeline. Evangeline and I owe you our freedom, and indeed our very lives. I'm greatly saddened to hear what happened at the Conclave. I had truly hoped for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Our own investigation took us to renegade Templars using a strange new form of lyrium. I am chagrined that they were powerful enough to subdue us, although your agents tell us that these Red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who has had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune. Evangeline and I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skyhold will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once we are healed, we will be honored to serve. Yours, Reese, Senior Enchanter. There's a note below, presumably added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved them. This is good. Good. So, Cole was upset until he learned that I saved them. Oh no. You called it. A battalion for Sarah and Vershil. Oh, okay. We marched in without incident, although I have it on good authority that there were many closed-door meetings among Vershil nobility. Several useful names have sent diplomatic envoys, and potential future games may be impressive. Do not tell Sarah I said so. We have recovered from our wounds and are ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evangeline has friends among the Relesian nobility who may listen to our cause, and I am familiar with several caches used by the rebel mages. Or, if you prefer, we would be honored to join the Inquisition troops near Val Fermin and fight the forces of Corypheus as best we can. Passionate warrior coming from a good family might bring the Inquisition a great deal of gold. The caches Rai speaks of might yield something of value. An experienced Templar and a powerful mage would greatly increase our military strength. I think so too. We'll do colon.
To work?
To work. And then escape routes for agents. I have moved some of my agents into Carbernac, the fortress of Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to you, the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Let us evade any prying eyes. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I am as grieved as you to hear the vicious slanders being spread. Justinia V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Val for it soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Now that he's been here, we should talk to the nobles he's been seen with and let them all know.
At your service.
Why don't you do that? Hello, Cole.
He is quiet behind the noise. The little bottle makes him shake, but he tests the chains.
I never know who you're talking about.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Maybe it's Colin? Maybe. go see if... Wait. Inquisitor, Inquisitor, Inquisitor! Just say my name! What? Colin? Where'd Colin go? Oh, there he is. He blended in with his books. I thought he just left me a note and left. Okay, what's this? A letter. Dear Mia, I'm still alive. Your loving brother, Colin. He's sneaky. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again, if the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Mia. Good, I'm glad that he sent a letter to his sister, and that she sent one back. Colin, I'm glad that things are working out.
Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. Blackwall's presence is helpful. Knowing there's one warden immune to corruption has given people hope.
Oh, good.
Corypheus's grasp is not inescapable.
So he just isn't affected.
Is there anything I should know?
I believe Dagna has settled in well. She's certainly very cheerful.
Is that a bad thing?
I'm concerned she'll cheerfully blow up Skyhold with one of her experiments. But the risk is small at present.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Woohoo! Catching up. We talked to Liliana. We haven't talked to her in a minute. Hi, Solus. Wait, let's talk to you. You have anything to say?
My friend.
He calls me friend.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
We're friends.
I heard of your verdict on Alexios, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
Yeah, like you did any better by being weary. You did nothing. You didn't know weariness.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars.
Oh, like everything.
But overall, it is going
Goodbye,
well.
Fiona.
Another time, then.
Yeah, another time. Oh, I haven't talked to her in a minute. I keep forgetting she's up here. Hey, Vivian. What's going on?
Yes?
I want to help the Circle.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll find them.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
I'm good at finding books. I will find you all the books, Vivian. Let's get off this horse. It was a lot easier getting to this campsite. Wow. I want to do that one. Okay. Let's head towards it. How do I head towards it? By going up here. Why don't you make craft armor for your people with health bonus items? I mean, I could. I just haven't, I guess, taken the time to really investigate all that stuff. And if I do it, I do it off stream, because that would take me forever. It would take me so long. But I just kind of plan to just gather a bunch of materials and then do all that later. I don't really have everything I need for it all yet. I'm level 13. Gotta stay away from those things. Those things are scary. But I definitely do plan to make my own armor. Because you can get really customizable with it. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, my inventory's full. Whoa. I need to get rid of all this inventory stuff. I think that means I am going to probably end stream for the night. Yes. I've been streaming for a while. I know some of you just got here. I'm sorry about that, but maybe I'll see you next stream. Good night, everyone! Yes! Good night, everyone! We did so much, or at least I tried to do some stuff. Oh my gosh! That's like cute emotes. You used the Discord command, but I do not have a Discord. At least not a server or anything. So maybe in the future. But for now, yeah. Yeah. I don't know when I'll stream again. Maybe tomorrow night, but I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow night. I think it's gonna be Thursday. I think I'll be streaming on Thursday. But it'll be the next couple days. But yeah, there'll be more Inquisition, of course. We're just gonna keep doing side quests, try to do some of those. And yeah, be a lot of wandering around, a lot of just traversing the land. But yeah. Let's see. Since I have quite a bit of people watching, I guess I'll try to raid somebody too. I've never raided anybody before, so we're gonna try to figure this out. Let's see. Go to Twitch. I guess I just creator dashboard has an easy button. Yeah, it does. I've already have it open. Oh, and I can just look through. Okay. Is anyone playing Dragon Age Origins? Search category. Okay, let's see. Dragon Age Origins. Who's playing Origins right now? Okay. Can hear the gears turning in your mind. Yes. There's not a lot of people playing Dragon Age Origins. There is somebody who seems to be like a PNG tuber, but she just started, and I have no idea. Oh, but it's her first playthrough. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I don't know. She's a lot bigger than me, but I'll raid her anyway, because why not? I hope that's not weird. Yeah? Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Start raid. Okay. There we go. Sending you off. Oh. Have fun over there. Be nice. I'll see you next time. If this is working, I hope it's working.
It is a comfort to have you present on our journeys, Seeker.
You so rarely call me by my name, Solas. Why is that?
Manners, perhaps.
Manners have not
Big
held
moment.
you back on other occasions.
I say what I believe to be true, even if it gives offense to those who prefer the lie. But there is no lie in what you are. Your position is an honorable one, and well earned.